One of the most frustrating positions for a woman to be in is wondering whether a guy is into them or not. It's tough because on the one hand you want to let him make the first move, but on the other hand if he's not interested then you're setting yourself up for disappointment. It's enough to wonder whether guys are too dense to pick up on even the strongest hint that he should make a move. Whatever your situation, it's nerve-wracking to keep asking yourself the question, is he into me or not? But before you can answer that, you have to ask yourself this: how do you know he's not into you in the first place? That's why I came up with this list of no-nonsense signs that will show you how to tell if a guy is not into you. 1. He never calls, texts, messages you first. This is a big one. When a guy is into you, he wants to talk to you. He loves to talk to you. He craves talking to you. It just feels good to him. If he's obsessed, he'll be watching his Facebook Messenger list like a hawk waiting for you to come online. And he might restrain himself and not text or message first in order to not appear too eager, but some of the time, he will contact you first. If you're always the one texting, calling, or messaging him first, and he never initiates a conversation, that's one of the biggest signs that he's not into you. 2. He flirts with everybody. Woe to the woman who falls for this type of guy. It's super easy to become interested in a guy who's flirting with you. After all, just talking to him makes you feel good, and that makes you wonder if you make him feel good too. The problem is, usually with a guy like that, if he's interested in you he's going to make a move. A guy who flirts with everybody isn't shy, he's going to go after what he wants. So if you're hoping that he's interested in you because he's flirting with you, but he's not making a move and he flirts with lots of other people, it's a sign he's not into you. 3. He doesn't get jealous at all. A guy who's into you is a guy who's super sensitive to competition. He might not go charging off threatening to fight any guy who looks at you, obviously not. But an interested guy is a guy who's going to pay attention when you mention another guy. If you were into a guy and he mentioned a woman he's friends with, you better believe you'd be paying close attention. So whether you're casually dating him and want to know if he wants something more, or whether you have a crush on him and want to know if the feelings are mutual, watch how he reacts when you mention plans with a guy friend of yours. If he instantly snaps his attention to you and starts asking questions, that means he's jealous, and he's probably at least a little bit into you. But if he couldn't care less, it's one of the signs he's not that into you. 4. He never tries to spend time with you. This is maybe the biggest sign. If a guy is into you, it's because it feels really good for him to be around you. It's because he gets an excited, happy, positive feeling in his stomach when he's around you. And if he's getting that feeling, he's going to listen to his gut. He's going to want to be around you, and he's going to make an effort to spend more time with you. That means that he's going to make excuses to see you. He's going to make an effort to see you. If he's always too busy to see you, and never makes an effort to get together with you, that's one of the strongest signs he's not into you. Sure, he might be insanely busy in his life, and even though he's into you and wants to see you he just has too much other stuff going on. But that situation is pretty rare. If that's what's going on, he's going to have some crazy stuff going on in his life, and it will be obvious why he can't spend time with you. If he doesn't have serious, compelling reasons why he keeps missing chances to spend time with you, the simplest answer is the right one: he's just not that into you. 5. He talks to you about other women in his life. This is a huge "you're a friend, not a potential girlfriend" sign. A guy would never ask for advice on his love life with other women from a woman he's seriously into. That screams that you're his friend who he's looking for a woman's perspective from, rather than someone he's interested in dating. Obviously, casual dating means that you're allowed to see other people at the same time as him, just like he's allowed to do the same. But if he's talking to you about them, asking your advice, it means he's much more serious about them than he is about you, which is not a good sign for your future together.